Okay, thank you. Okay, good afternoon and welcome. Thank you for joining our free online lesson. As you can, okay, thank you. All right. Okay, as you know, our topics for today free online lesson is working with spines using 3D Max. Okay, before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Rina Suhana and I'm from Acad Systems. So for better understanding, let's go through our slide first. Right. So, okay, for introduction, okay, in 3D Max, lines are 2D or 3D curves or lines that can be used to create a variety of shapes and forms. Splines are an essential tool for creating geometry such as paths, profiles, or wireframes for 3D modeling, animation, and visualization purpose. It's like splines is commonly used as a basic to create some model or object in 3D Max. Okay, so for our course online today, our agenda is to go through the 2D shape, which is the line, rectangle, and we'll see that later on 3D Max. And also we will enter the submodes. Into the shapes, we have 3 submodes, which is the vertex, segments, and also splines. And we say, after we go through all of that, we will create some simple things by using on the splines. So we will create coffee table and also the glass, right? So if you have the software, you can do it with me. We will do it together. Okay, now let's jump into our 3D Max. Right. Okay, now I've opened my 3D Max. So we go to this grid model here, grid panel. Okay, so we have this object type that falls under splines. So if you look at the first thing is line, okay, at the front view here, we just we know that the line, we have two way of creating a line. Okay, if we see actually we have, okay, this is the creation method, which the initial type we have corner and smooth. So let's start off with corner first. So we just click here, click here, click here. So it will be a line like this. So if you want to escape from the command, you just right click. So this is the line by using the corner method, and then the smooth here. So we just like here. So the vertex will be a smoother pattern. So the difference between the creation method between the corner and smooth is this. So only in lines that we can directly access the submodes if we go to the modify here. So it actually have we can directly access the submode, which is the vertex, segments, and spline. So the difference between the vertex, segment, and spline is that vertex is this control points, which is this one. So we can pick this vertex to modify the spline. You can, if we select on the move here, okay, we can directly control the points and modify the curve of the lines. Okay. So if you want to select this line, just go back to the create mode here. Okay, just select here, select the lines that you want to edit. Okay, and then go to the modify here, select the vertex. So this is how we choose splines that we want to edit. Okay, so for segment is this one, is the line that connected by 2 adjacent vertex. Okay. So if we move here, it will also move the vertex that that the lines is connected with. Okay, and so the spline is the overall line that we have created that consists of vertex and also segments. Okay, so for lines here, if we enter the vertex, we have actually, if we have rendering here, we look at the rendering panel. We have this enable in renderer and also enable in viewport. So if you click on the enable in renderer and enable in viewport, so you will see the lines actually have thickness in it. So I click on the viewport. So we can see the actual thickness. And if you want to enable in renderer means if we render it, we can also see it. Okay. So for now, I'll just turn off the enable in renderer. So we just view it in the viewport. So the lines also have two types of lines, which is the radial and also the rectangular. To change the shape of the lines. So for radial, we can adjust the thickness. Okay. So it will become thicker. And also we can increase the side. It means the side of these lines. So just, and also the same as the rectangle here. Okay, adjust the length here. It's very simple to do. Okay, you can just basically can adjust all the dimensions using this here, using this length, width, and also other here. Okay. So that's it for lines and also for rectangle. Okay. Just click and drag. So that's the same how to do, not the same, but just basically the click and drag lah. So basically you can also change the type of shape of the line here, radial and also rectangle. Basically it's the same as the line. Okay. So interpolation, if we increase the number of interpolation, it will be smoother. But we can't see it here, but I will show you later. Okay. You cannot see it well, so it's okay. So we have preparation method. We have also two ways, that is edge and also center. So if we click on the center, if you see the red line here, it will not move. If we create the center using the center method. So, but if we click on the edge, it will follow the size of the rectangle. So the easier way is basically using the edge. But if you have any requirement for the center, any specified center, you can just use this center here. So you can also control the length here at the parameters panel, the width, and the corner radius. Okay. If we put in the corner radius to 20, so if we have some radius like fillet here. Right, so the next is here. The same as right, it's not here, sorry, it's circle. So the same as rectangle. If you want to edit this shape, it's basically this is a parametric shape. So we need to convert here, convert to editable spline. So, and then we can enter the submodes. If we don't convert it, it will not, we will not able to direct access the submodes. So basically this is the circle, modify here. Okay, the same way as rectangle and lines, you can just select on the radial rectangle to adjust the length or the thickness. Interpolation to make it smoother. So for adaptive, it will follow your shape actually. So it will adapt to your object if you are using adaptive. Okay, so by using sub mode, you can access this panel here, selection. If you don't convert it to this editable spline, you can't access this additional tools. Okay, and then we have ellipse. Basically a half, it's like oval. Okay, and then we have arc. Arc, I just click the second point and then right, you can adjust the length of your arc. So in arc, we have these two creation method, which is the end-to-end middle and center end-end. So end-to-end middles mean I click on the first point, and then if I stop at the second point, and then if I drag it, so it will create an arc according to how we drag the arc. So for center, so it will like this. Basically the center of the arc will start from this, the first point we select. Okay. So this is the creation, the difference between the creation method between the end-to-end middle and also center and end. Okay, next is donut. So basically the same. First, we will specify the inner radius and then the outer radius. So I can see it from here, but if I go to the perspective view, so we can see if I change the radius, we can see the line here, the thickness. We change it to 20. So it will be like this. If rectangle, it will become like this. Okay. So basically, the creation method is also the same. We have two methods. Okay. So as we see, the first is center. We start from the center, and from edge, we start from the corner. Right here, we drag it for the inner, and then after we click, it will continue to the outer radius. Okay, so basically this is, you can change the radius in using the parameters. Okay, you change your shape of your donut. Okay. So go back to our creation method, creation panel. So after donut, we have an coin. Okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce, but an coin. Okay. It's like a hexagon. For the same for rendering here, and we can use either radial or rectangle to create a thickness. So the creation method also have two, which is start from center and edge. So you can see the edge, the center is moving according to where we place the object. So we have the inscribe and the circumscribe. So for circumscribe, we actually circumscribe is actually the length of, it's not the corner, but actually the circumscribe is more towards, we can see it here. But actually the difference between the inscribe and the circumscribe is the inscribe is basically start from the corner and the circumscribe is start from the middle of the line here. Okay, so we can also adjust the sides if one 5. So it will create like that. So we can also add the corner radius, specify the corner radius. Okay. Then we have start. Basically, how we do this 2D is the same. Just click and drag. And then the settings is quite the same also. You can just change the points. Okay, you want to have 8, you can just change it. It will automatically update your object here. So we can just add, if you need distortion to add some uniqueness to your shape. So it will, it's like a twist distortion. Okay, you can just add in. So it will create a unique look. So this is a village here. You see. So it makes your edge to be more filled. Like this. Okay. And then we have text. So text is basically the same as the setting is quite similar to Microsoft Word. Okay. Just click on here. So this is the default text. So you can just adjust the text here. Okay. So we can change the font here. Okay. And then we can underline it. We can make it big, aligned, justify if you have like a paragraph. Okay, it's a bit similar to our Microsoft Words. So you can adjust the size here. This is the size. This is the space. You can see the spacing. Right. So next is the helix. The helix also the same as a circle. It's like not so different in circle. Let me center it. Is that okay? So it's like okay. We can adjust the circular shape of this one just by using the same setting. Can adjust the radius 1, radius 2, the height, the turns. Okay, okay. So we'll create like a tornado kind of, or like a spring. You want to create a spring. Okay, you can add here. Height. You can adjust. You can see that from the perspective view, it will be like a springy kind of look. Okay, so the next one is egg. So just like how we create the donut. First, we will determine the inner radius and then the outer radius. Okay, this is how we create the egg. You can also adjust the setting here. Okay, the length, the width, the thickness, and also the angle. Right, so next is section. So section is like this one. It's like we have a rectangle with section in it. So if I were to create like a 3D shape here, let me just create a box here. Okay, and then I create the section. So if I were to move the section, it will cut to our object here. Okay. So you can adjust it in here. It doesn't detect, but actually it's kind of, or because here. So as you can see, it's cut off the rectangle, the square. So the see, you can see that the yellow line here. Right. So next is freehand. Okay. So freehand is a very useful tools which we can create any form of lines here, like here, using our just freely create any design or any line like that, and then modify it. Also the same, the rendering, the settings, integration to make it smoother. Okay. So now we will create some objects using only lines. Okay. So just create we want to create a coffee table. This one, very simple. Is to make some rectangle using the front view. Okay, I didn't change the edge. So here, and then I will change the render to be rectangle. So if I go to this and I can press Z, it will bring me to the center of the object. So here, and then I will change the length to be 150. So I cannot see the, oh, I'm sorry, because I didn't enter the sub mode first. Sorry, just right click, edit to editable spline. Okay. So let me change to rectangle. Let me, if I were to enter the modify, if I will choose, go back to here, select this one, modify, editable spline, go to vertex. I will make the corner to be more smoother. Okay, just select here. Go to the right, fillet. So under the geometry tab, we have fillet. So just adjust it. Okay, we can't see it. So let me, is it too big? I think it's too big. Try into here. Oh, I think it's too big. So let me make a smaller rectangle. Okay. Create a new rectangle. Right, and then just right click, convert to editable spline. Then enter the vertex mode. Select all these objects. Okay, and then for the fillet, okay, just enter here. Fillet. So it'll be like this. All right, so now you go to the creation, the rectangle here. I can see the length here. So I want to make it more thicker. I think the rectangle is still too big. So need to adjust accordingly. So like this. Okay. Right. This orbit, and then make it like 200, 3000. Okay. Right. So let me go to. So you can also adjust the fillet again according how you prefer. And then we can add the modifier. We can add shell to add some thickness, or also you can use the width here. So, but we can't see it because it's too big. So this is the shell, the width. So if I put in 100, so this is the width. I put it 500. So it become like this. So it's like a very simple coffee table using only lines and some modifiers. And then you can apply the materials. Here, just press on M for the shortcut. And then just drag the physical material here inside the view tab. And then I like to preferably use the physical material because it's already come with a presets. Here, you can just find the materials that you want. So let me into here. First ceramic. Okay, and then drag. You can just drag into your object. So it has already applied to your object here. Okay. So you can adjust the material accordingly. Okay. So and next is how we can create a glass. Okay, very simple too. Also using lines. Okay, just create like this. So let's keep this. Okay, let me just reset our, because I already have the length here. So just 10. If you want to create a drawing, you just need to reset here. So let me reset again. Okay, so let me draw a new glass. Okay, so basically just click on the line. Here, this way. You can create accordingly, but it can also be adjusted later, so don't need to worry. Okay, whatever how shape you want. So just under the enter the submodes. Here's line. So I want to make an outline. Okay. Click the line, click the spline, and the outline here. Just adjust it. Okay, not too thick. And then okay, so go back to the vertex mode to change this edge into a smoother. You can either right click and use the smooth here, but I would prefer to use the fillet here. Okay, right. So and then we want to make these two vertex into one vertex. Just select and then choose the weld here. But the welds only work if under the certain distance. Okay, so you see that this is not too smooth, so we can just edit the interpolation here. So if we increase the numbers, it will become more smooth. So the same here, I would like to use the fillet. So it become more smoother. So the same also this one. Here too. Right, and also this one. Back. Okay, this. We make it as one vertex. Okay, and then if you go to the modifier list, just enter the last. Also not sure how to pronounce, but I think it's last here. So you automatically make add some shape to your lines. Okay, you can just choose here, max, center, or min. So for now, let's use the max here. So we can already see that we have already the shape of glass here, of some glass. Okay. And so not to worry, you can just go back to line here if you want to edit some points, some vertex. You need to make some adjustment to your shape. Okay, so but I just leave it there, and then you can also use this one here to make it smoother. We have 3 kinds of output, so you can just select which you prefer. Okay, and also we can add others modifier, which is you can also add some shell also to add some thickness. Okay, and then also we add some material using the shortcut M. Okay, using the physical material here, and then add the presets. Choose the glass. Where is the glass? Okay, here, glass. Okay, and then click on that. Then just drag it into your object. Here. Okay. If you change the standard to high quality, so it will change according to the material that you choose. So basically, that is how you create your simple model using lines. Right. Do you have any question? Okay, if you don't, before we end the lesson, I can go to our website, Autodesk here. So we have lots of products that you can have training, or we have a free online lesson. So if you scroll down, this will be next the other topic. Just click on here if you want to enter, or you want to go going. Just click on the going here. Okay, tab. And we also have others way to have to learn. We have our own YouTube channel. So just click on here, YouTube. So this is our channel. So we also have other lessons using other software. We also have Revit, AutoCAD, Inventor, and Fusion, and many more. So you can check it out on YouTube. So I think that's all for me. But if you have any questions or you want to contact us, you can just using this number. And also, if you want to email me to, if you have any queries, you can just email me rinasmana@acadsystems.com. So I will reply you through your email. Okay. All right. So thank you for joining our free online lesson. Yeah, happy Hari Raya to everyone. Thank you.